Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Gina and let's talk about plants. So in today's video, I have an unboxing for all of you. I have two unboxings actually because one is a box of plants and the other one is a box of planters. So in my last video, I mentioned that I was going to be getting a few new succulents into my collection. Well, I got the first shipment. It arrived yesterday, but it didn't get here till like 6 or 7 o'clock at night. It was dark, too late, so I decided to wait to open it until the next morning, which is where we are right now. So I have only undone the tape. I have not gone into the box at all, nor have I gone into this one. Super excited to check out my new planters. They're gonna be so cute, I just know it. But first, we're gonna look at the plants. All right, so the whole point of the reason I purchased this box of succulents is because if you remember in that last video, the cleaning succulent shelves video, I showed you my lithops. And I had lost like 2 of the lithops. They dried up and died. And so I wanted to replace those 2 lost ones. So I got on Etsy, went to actually my favorite shop on Etsy to purchase succulents. It's called RareSucculents. And I can link it in the description for you guys. So I went there, found my lithops, and a few more things. So I wanted to show you a video of my lithops collection because I don't know if you remember or not, but some of them were looking pretty bad. They were pretty wrinkled because I wasn't watering them enough. And I think finally now, after 2 years of keeping lithops, I think I have them figured out. So since that video, when they were all wrinkled, I have been taking my little dropper and some distilled water, and all the ones that had the wrinkling, every day I would water them a little bit, give them some water just with that little dropper, sprinkle some water on them, and after a few days the wrinkling has gone away. So that's my plan now with these. Anytime I see any sort of wrinkling on these plants, they're getting water until those wrinkles go away. So I think the problem a lot of people have with the lithops is they're just afraid to water them because of everything you read. You're like, oh, just leave them alone, ignore them, forget they're there, but you can't do that. You really can't. So yeah, they look so much better now. I cleaned up the surface of the pots, like picked out all the little pebbles that came up and little bark pieces, got it all cleaned up, put new sand on top, and they look amazing. So I'm super excited. I got 3 new ones to replace the 2 that I lost. And yeah, really excited to see what they look like. All right, so let me be quiet now and let's get into this box. Let's check it out. So this is my invoice. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items that I purchased. And one of the items has 3 parts to it, and that would be the lithops. And I always love their packaging. It's like little pillows because they use the pillow stuffing and then they just take some tissue paper and cover it. And they're like a bunch of little pillows. So there's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there is a heat pack. I did order the heat pack and it's still warm, which is nice. So I think they shipped on Friday or Saturday. So it's been at least 4 days and that heat pack has held up. Okay, so I do have, the nice thing is that they number each of the items and each of the packages has a corresponding number. So number 3, this will be my lithops. I picked the lithops. So let's just open that one first, since that's the one I'm the most excited about. And they're, oh gosh, they're amazing. So there's 3 of them. They all have a root system, a nice root system. And it's 3, look at those colors. Let me fix my light here. See these colors. It's a green one, beautiful kind of yellowish green, a bright green, and a peachy color, and an orange. Very happy with those. So I was originally, I was going to put these in the pots that I lost my lithops, the ones that died. I was gonna just put these right into those pots, but I changed my mind. I'm gonna pot these 3 together. So I'm gonna leave the pots as they are, the originals, and we'll just have 1 additional. So cute. Very happy with these, super happy with these. This plant shop just has amazing plants. I have never been disappointed with their plants. Okay, so now we're just gonna go in order, number order. So number 1, and all of these are just kind of, I mean, I just went through the website. I mean, I'm ordering lithops. I might as well add to my order, you know, and I think over a certain amount you get free shipping anyway. Like usually, typically with these shops, it's like over $30, I think, and a lot of them will give you free shipping. So they have so many wonderful plants to choose from. So, oh, so pretty. You guys, you have to order from this shop. Holy moly. Wow. Wow. Okay, so this is the Echeveria Raindrops Frill. Look at this. Look at that coloring. Isn't it gorgeous? And the thing about this one that's different is it has like these bumps. See these bumps on the leaves? There's like extra little bumps on the leaves. It's just so cool. And look at this root system. Gorgeous plant. Gorgeous. And big, fairly large size. So, all right. And next, number 2 is that a 2? Yeah. I think that's a 2. Okay, I think this is number 2. So this one it's a Haworthia, which I love Haworthias. I love collecting Haworthias. There's so many different types, and they're so pretty. And this one looked interesting to me. Wow. So this one is called the Haworthia. This name is kind of ridiculous. Malganii yukiguni. If I pronounce that correctly, that's what it is. Here it is. Isn't it cute? And I don't have a Haworthia like this one. I love the varying shades of green on this one. Some shades are a little darker, and this one's a little bit lighter. And look at this root system. Wow. It's like carrots. Very nice plant. Very happy with that. All right, number 4. This is an echeveria. And I chose this one, these next two. The next two, they're both echeverias. And I chose them because they're pink. So this is the Echeveria Rose Queen. So cute. So pretty. Look at this. I love how the leaves on this one, they're kind of pointy. It almost looks kind of like a lotus to me. How beautiful that is. Here's that root system. Great root system. How can you not love succulents? When I hear people say they don't like succulents, I look at it, I see this and I'm like, why? Why? Why would you not? It's just beautiful. So that's the Rose Queen. And we have one more. And this one is another echeveria, and it's called Pink Quartz. I have not been disappointed yet. Can't wait to see what this one looks like. Yeah, I do remember this one was like a little cluster. So pretty. Wow, this might be my favorite. Look at this. All the green and the pink. I wish my lighting was better to show this off better. Here's the root system. It's perfect, absolutely perfect. I am blown away by this shipment. And the fun thing is I have another shipment coming from this company. Should be here this week. So I don't know. If you guys want to see another unboxing of that one, I'm either going to do an unboxing or I'll just show you them once they're already open. But they're so pretty. I just can't believe it. So, look at. And of course my lithops and my haworthia. Just beautiful. So happy with this, very happy with this. Okay, so now let's look at some new planters. So these planters I picked up for my new succulents because I have ordered quite a few new succulents. And I have terracotta pots, but I enjoy also, I mean, I love succulents in terracotta pots, but I really enjoy mixing up the pots, like having, part of the joy of succulents is matching them up with really cute pots. So I have ordered from this shop before. This is an Etsy shop and it's called AnniesPotteries. And she makes really cute stuff. I think she does different size pots, but I have only ordered her smallest ones. I think they're like 2 or 3 inch size pots because they're just the most affordable for me. But they're all super cute. So here's the box. I'm gonna just start grabbing. There should be 3 pots in here. There's 1, 2, and 3, 4. Something is, nope, 5. Oh, you know what? I bet she potted up the saucers maybe separately because each of the pots comes with a saucer. So, yeah. All right, let's open them up. Yeah, it looks like she did the pots separate from the saucers. So here is the first pot. It's pink, of course, with flowers. So set that one there already. I can see how cute would this be together. Super cute together. Let's see this one. Oh yeah, this is the one, it's very colorful. I think it was called Confetti. And it's just a bunch of different colors and like a confetti type of pattern. And I mean, look how cute that would be. And then see this. Those are the saucers. So this is the last planter, the last pot. And it's another floral one. Mostly blue with pink, green, yellow, purple flowers. So any of these would look really nice in these pots. So, and then we'll just open up these saucers. It's a nice ceramic saucer, and these are all ceramic planters. Pink bottom one. And that's the blue bottom one. So these two go together. Those two go together. And these two. So pretty. All right, so now I'm gonna pot these up. I haven't decided if I'm gonna have you guys pot these up with me or not, or if I'm gonna do them on my own. I'm sure you guys would probably enjoy watching the process, so maybe I should do that. Yeah, I have to gather my stuff and we'll start potting these up. All right, so I've moved us to the dining room. Nora is with us too. She is here checking things out. I have all of my supplies here that I'm going to need to get these all potted up. So I think we're going to start with the lithops. All right, so I went ahead and closed the blind because it was pretty sunny. I think this was glowing way too much and you couldn't see it. So we're doing the lithops first. And the soil I am using for the lithops, I actually have this, I made this a while ago. It is a bunch of like pumice. There's a lot of pumice in there, some lava rock, some bark chips. And I think that's it, just like very gravelly. So what I do is I mix this, some of this, with a cactus succulent soil, which I have this big bag that I received last year, ton of that. So I mix it together. I mix some of that with a lot of the gravel, and this is what I use for my lithops. So we're not going to use a fancy pot for the lithops, so I'm just going to use one of these plastic containers. It has a plastic saucer, and this will, because it matches my other lithops, so I just want to keep it all kind of matchy. So basically we just fill up this container almost to the top. Take out a few of the bigger chunks. I might put a little bit more in there. That should do it. And then, let's find the lithops. There they are. These cuties, 3 of them with their root systems, fairly large root systems. And I'll have to make little holes to fit those in there. So I just take the end of my spoon and dig a little hole. The soil is like super dry, so my little hole I dig doesn't like stay perfectly open, but should be enough to get those roots in there. Just like that. All right, so then what I do is I put a top dressing on them. One of my favorite things about succulents and cacti is putting the top dressings. And I have like a ton of different top dressings, which we will look at all of these. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of top dressing that we're going to be using on our succulents. But for lithops, I like to use sand. And I have this very fine grain, it's called decor sand. It's just like a white color. And I just sprinkle that on the top. And it just looks nice. I mean, this looks nice, but it looks, when you put that sand on there, when you put a top dressing on there, it just really makes those plants pop. So I just fill in around the lithops. And what I really need is a little paintbrush to wipe away any of the sand that gets on the top of the lithops. Which I keep saying I'm going to get, and I haven't gotten yet. So I'm sure I have a paintbrush somewhere around here that I could use. Or you can even use like a makeup brush. That works really well also. I'm going to have to look and see if I can find a paintbrush somewhere to clean this off. And you can see when I'm done here just how it pops, how they pop once you get that top dressing on them. Got one little pebble there that I will remove. Let me see. I did bring my tweezers here for that reason. But I don't see my tweezers. Oh, here they are. Okay. I just pull out that little pebble. Isn't it nice? It just looks so nice. It looks so finished. And that one's done. So now these, I will not water these. I won't water them until I start seeing them if they look a little bit wrinkled, they're gonna get watered. But until then, they're not. One done. 4 more to go, I think. All right, so I mixed myself up some new soil since we used all the last one on the lithops. So for this, I use more of the succulent soil and less of the pebbles. Whereas for the lithops, I use more pebbles and less succulent soil. So the next one we're going to pot up is this Echeveria. This lighting's a little better. You can see it. This is the one with the cute little bumps on the leaves. So pretty. So this is the Echeveria Raindrop Frills. And I think I'm going to go with the confetti pot for this one. I think that might look nice. So we're not going to need a whole lot of soil for this one because it's such a big plant that, it has such a big root system that we're not going to need a ton of soil. So I'm trying to keep this part, I'm not going to bury this like under the soil. I'm going to keep this above the soil. All the roots, this will be all under the soil. This will all be above the soil. So you'll really be able to see the top dressing with this one, which will be fun. Because some of these, I think they're going to fill up the pots a lot, so you're not really going to see that top dressing as much. All right, that should be good. Another thing the top dressing kind of helps hold in the plant, like hold it upright. And then also it helps, I'm sure it helps retain moisture a little bit, as well as it can be helpful for fungus gnat issues. So, you know what I should have done? I should have pulled off these dead leaves, but the nice thing is it sticks up high enough that it's easy to get I'm just pulling off these spent little leaves here. There. And now we get to pick our top dressing. Oh gosh, okay. So let me show you what we have to choose from. So we have this one, which is like little kind of glass pebbles with a lot of purple, blue, and white. Which I don't think that would go good with that one. Not with the pink. I don't think. Not for me. This one is a natural, just kind of a brownish, light tan color, which that would look nice. That's a possibility. And then this one is kind of a mix of white, brown, peach. Which might look nice. It's a smaller granule than that other one, the last one we looked at. It's just a smaller grain. And then this one is called Turfus. And this also would look nice. Kind of like when it gets wet, it looks like terracotta. But it's just like a brown. I feel like I have to sneeze. All this dust. And then the last one is like a lava rock. So it's a dark color. Oops, spilling. Which actually might look nice because there's so much. The pot itself is a lighter color and it might look nice with dark. Actually, I think I'm going to go with a lighter color for this one. I think I might go with, not that one. This one. The tan one, that was like a little bit of a bigger granule. I just use my hand and put it in there. Fill it in. I think it looks pretty nice. Isn't that nice? I think that was a good choice. What do you think? All right. Number 2 is done. All right, we still have enough soil left, so let's do this one next. So this is the Rose Queen. Echeveria Rose Queen is the one I said kind of looks like a lotus flower. And this leaf doesn't really need any leaves pulled off. So I'm going to go with this pot for this one. I think that will just be really pretty together. So we're going to need to fill this up quite a bit because it's got a nice root system, but it's very shallow. All right, for this one, I'm going to go with that other tan, the one with the smaller grains, which I believe is this one. Actually, I might do turfus for this one. I think that might be pretty. I think that might look pretty. And there's not a whole lot of space in there, and this is super small grained. Yeah, that was a good choice. Very cute. Isn't that just pretty? Love the way these two look together. All right, 2 more to go. Oh, you know what? I forgot I made little name tags for these so I don't forget what they are. I made them a few days ago. So let's stick these in there, because I will never remember what the name of this is. So there's Echeveria Rose Queen. And then the other one we just did is the Echeveria Raindrop Frills. All right, so now I didn't make one for the lithops. Let's do the pink quartz, which I'm going to go with the blue pot for this. I think that will look nice. See how big, it's not a big root system. It's long, but there's not like a lot to it. So I think for this one, I want to use the turfus, because it's just very small grains, and I don't have a whole lot of space to fill in. Oh, that looks so pretty. So pretty. And we have our name tag, Echeveria Pink Quartz. Love that. And the little saucer for it. All right, so we have one left to do, and it is the Haworthia. And the Haworthia, if you remember, has this giant carrot root stem here. So I'm out of new pots, so I'm going to use one of these. This is a vintage USA Pottery, probably McCoy, I think, which I picked up at the thrift store. I'm going to use this. I think it'll be perfect. And I might have to mix up some more soil. I think I probably will. It'd be nice if I didn't have to, but we'll see. Yeah, just a little bit more. Actually, I might be able to like use some of this that has spilled. Like that. And for this one, I'm going to use a different top dressing because look at all this space. There's a lot of surface here, and you can really see that top dressing. So which one should I use? I think I'll go with the tan again. I don't think the color, I think the color would just be too much. I'm not sure. Actually, I might go with the color just cuts because I don't always use it. And let's just see. Let's just see. I want to get more colors, like maybe one with some pink. This is purple, mostly purple and green. I don't know. You know what? I don't like it because I think it competes with the plant. And I want the plant to be the star and not the top dressing. Does that make sense? So I'm going to go with a more neutral color. I think it's this one. Yeah. It's the smaller grain. Kind of tan and white color. Yeah, I like this better. It just really, it makes the plant be the star, like the standout, and not the top dressing, not the clothes, but the actual plant. Love it. Very happy with that. So that's it. So that is going to be it for this video. I think they all just turned out so adorable. Every single one of them. Again, if this doesn't turn you into a succulent lover, something's wrong. No, that's just my opinion. I just think they are just so adorable. I mean, this is like, to me, this is a million times better than the prettiest philodendron. That's what I think. I just love them. I love doing these combinations. And these plants, now don't forget, this seller that I got all of these from is RareSucculents. They are on Etsy. I have linked their shop. I love them. They're like one of my very favorite places to go for succulents. They never, absolutely never disappoint, never. And like I said, I have another shipment coming in from them this week. I think it's 4 more plants, 4 or 5. And I'm so excited to see those as well. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have like super cute pots like this. I do have some more pots though. I did get some really nice ones. I mean, they're from Amazon. They're cheaper. It's like a set of them and they're really cute. You're going to love those as well. And then I told you about, I ordered another set on Etsy, but it's coming from overseas. So it'll probably be a couple weeks before I get those. But those are going to be adorable as well. So too bad they're not going to get here sooner, because I do want to pot up some of my new succulents into these pots. So, but I can always like transfer them later. I can just put them into terracotta now and then transfer them into the new pots later. But yeah, so cute. So I really hope you enjoyed this unboxing of plants and planters and potting up of plants and seeing the final result. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. I'm here every week, sometimes twice a week, sometimes once a week. But yeah, I'm always here. So thanks you guys. I hope you have a great week or are having a great week, whichever it may be. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.